Hello guys and welcome. Trinity crossbow available with the invoker class has some insane damage potential. Messing around with a good old hunter gunslinger setup, it can easily reach 27,000 DPS. Not sure if this will be patched soon, but for now we can enjoy this. This weapon is hitting for almost 1800 to 2000 damage on every hit. Max DPS is around 27.7k. Now Trinity crossbow is available by default if you choose to start a new character with invoker class. On the other hand, if you want to unlock invoker archetype along with starting weapons and armor set, please check out this video and I will put the video link in the description. Now let's quickly check out the build details. Armor for this build is completely optional. We can use any armor we like or want. Primary archetype is Hunter with skill Hunter's Focus, which gives 25% extra ranged and ranged weak spot damage. Now second archetype is Gunslinger with Bulletstorm skill, which increases fire rate by 20%. Crossbows gain 15% critical chance and 50% increased projectile speed. In the amulet slot, we have Necklace of Supremacy. This amulet was buffed in the recent patch. Full health damage bonus increased from 25% to 30% and proc time reduced from 7 seconds to 5 seconds. Now this amulet grants 30% boost to all damage. In the first ring slot, we have Offering Stone. While dealing range damage, all damage is increased by 1% for 1 second, stacks up to 15 times. So as long as we are hitting the enemy, this will give 15% boost to all damage. Killing an enemy will extend the duration to 10 seconds. In the second slot, we have Ring of Flawless Beauty, increasing ranged weak spot damage by 25%. We can also use Xania's Malice in this slot. Since we are mostly focused on improving range damage, for this build we will use Stone of Expense in the third slot, which increases range damage by 12% and reduces all other damage by 5%. Another option here would be the Stone of Balance, which gives 7% damage boost without any negative effects. In the fourth slot, we have Vestige of Power, which gives 10% damage boost after 5 seconds of no damage taken. This was also buffed in the recent patch. Another option is Von Admiral's Ring, which increases all damage by 10%. But the tricky part is all damage taken is also increased by 200%, so I will not suggest it, but still it is an option. For the primary weapon, I am using Nebula just for the corrosion stacks, but any weapon with corrosive round should work as well. Also, any projectile melee weapon with Tainted Blade Mutator will also work. Now for the long gun, we have Trinity crossbow with Overflow mod, which further increases fire rate by 15%, and Ghost Shell Mutator, which increases damage of the third weak spot hit by 40%, and at level 10 increases weak spot critical chance by 15%. Next up is the Enlarged Heart Relic, mainly due to the double use speed. After the patch, we can now also use Lifeless Heart, which also provides double use speed. We are concerned about the relic use because relic use in Gunslinger archetype reloads the current firearm and gains 15% range damage for 10 seconds. Relic fragment I'm going with is Mythic Weak Spot, Mythic Ranged and Mythic Critical Damage. So this completes our build for the 27k DPS as of now. I will be testing this build further if this works against bosses or common enemies. Any suggestion on improving the build is definitely appreciated. And as always, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.